And welcome back here to Independence Mustang Boys Soccer right here on the Independence Mustang Sports Network. It is the Mustangs taking on the Mount Pleasant Panthers. A big anticipated matchup. One team likes to score and the other team likes to score. So if you like goals, this is the perfect game for you. Here in today's game. The Mount Pleasant Panthers and the Independence Mustangs. It is a good matchup here today. It's Independence and it is Mount Pleasant. Right here on the JT Network. It is a good one here. The Mustangs and the Mount Pleasant Panthers. Mustangs and Panthers forthcoming. I'm Jansen Turner. Today it's Mustangs and it is the Mount Pleasant Panthers and the Independence Mustangs. I'm Jansen Turner here for the entire play-by-play call. Mount Pleasant, about 50 seconds to go until we get started here from Independence. And the winner of this game will win the 2019 Independence invite. This is going to be a good one. It is the Mustangs and it is the Panthers of Mount Pleasant. These two teams like to score a lot of goals because the Mustangs have like 39 goals and the Panthers have 54 goals on the year. And they're led by Nathan Rollenbauer, 19 goals. Olivio Reyes Cardona has 11 and Cade Warner has 8. So this is a good, fundamentally sound team that can really make people work for it. But this is going to be a good one. Mount Pleasant taking on the Independence Mustangs. And this one's going to be a good one. 30 minutes on the clock. The final game of the 2019 Independence Boys Soccer Invite. Here from Independence, it's the Mustangs and it is the we're almost ready to go here from Independence, the final game of the 2019 boys soccer invite, and it's going to be a good one. Let's go in. This is a good game for you because this game might have a lot of goal scoring if you like goals. Three 3193273136 is a text number. It's the Mustangs and it is the Mount Pleasant Panthers. It's raining. I think it hasn't stopped raining in a lot of time because yeah, it's still raining. It's 11 miles an hour in the south-southeasterly direction. Probably the same starters out there for the Mustangs, but if you want to beat Mount Pleasant, you gotta stop that dynamic duo of Valero Reyes Cardona and Nathan Rillenbeeler. And you gotta also stop Cade Warner. This is a game that could test an opponent. It will because you got three people, 19, 11, and 8 goals on the year. This is going to be a good one. Here between Independence and Mount Pleasant. Right here on the Independence Mustang Sports Network today. Lyle Lambeau Field. Mustangs and Mount Pleasant Panthers. As the Panthers want to stun the Mustangs. The winner of this game will win the tournament. The loser will come home heartbroken. And we ready to go. The Mustang Sam Crawford will get it going for the Mustangs. Here comes Sam Crawford, we underway. Here comes Crawford to Brady Webb. Brady Webb will hand it off to Spencer Giddings. Here comes Giddings. He will passes it to Webb. Webb will try to get it up, and he will pass it looking for Scheibler, and it will get it up to Giddings. Giddings will get it right off the cam of Noel Lopez. Here comes Lopez, will kick it up to number 21, Jaden Vogelsaff. Vogelsaff, he has a lot of room to run, and here comes Vogelsaff. Vogelsaff, he will run, and he will go left to right, and he will go out of bounds with it. Goal kick coming from Rito Mino. Rito Mino will start inside the goalie crease for the Mustangs in game number 2 in the championship game of the 2019 Independence Mustang Invite. Here comes Brady Webb. Brady Webb will hand it off. He will go left side, and here comes Webb. Webb will get it back. Here comes Brady Webb. He will try to get it to Ginson, and here comes the Mustangs. Here comes Jared Jensen. He will kick it across, looking for Sean Gertzma, and Bobby intercepted by Vogelsaff. Vogelsaff will try to get it stolen away by the Mustangs. Sam Crawford trying to go left side of me, picked up by the goalie, Logan Lee. Logan Lee is in the goalie crease for the Panthers of Mount Pleasant. And we'll be back in a few seconds. And We need to get that situated, but we are back underway in the action. 27-25 here in the first half of the championship game in the Independence Mustang event. Brady Webb will go kick it right up the camera of Brandon Ackles of Mount Pleasant. Throwing for the Mustangs, Brady Webb. Brady Webb will throw it into Jared Jensen. Jared Jensen will try to go backside, no good, but here comes Nicholas Tanzi. Tanzi will try to go deep to Nolan Myers of Mount Pleasant, but throwing for Spencer Giddings for the Mustangs. Giddings will give it to Scheiber to Brady Webb. Brady Webb will kick it right down for Sam Crawford. Yes! Sam Crawford, 1-0 Mustang. Up ahead to Crawford, and Crawford makes it 1-0 Mustangs. Just 27-21 into the game off an amazing header by Crawford, and he makes no mistake on it. He beat Logan Lee to the punch, and the Mustangs have a 1-0 lead against Mount Pleasant. How about that one? Sam Crawford pushed the Mustangs up 1-0 against highly regarded Mount Pleasant. Mount Pleasant has 54 goals on the year. They have a guy 19 in Nathan Rollenbaugh and 11 for Vallejo Reyes Cardona. But the Mustangs get the first blood, and it's 1-0 Mustangs over the Panthers of Mount Pleasant here in the championship game of the Independence Mustang Invite. Here come the Panthers of Mount Pleasant, the head coach Neil Schmitz and assistant coach Ryan Chabal. Here come the Mustangs and Scheibler, but Logan Lee will gobble it up. Also chasing it was Bladen Ackles from Mount Pleasant. Big kick by Logan Lee, but it'll be kicked down by Jared Jensen. Here comes Jensen for the Mustangs, but it'll be stolen away by Vogensouth. But here comes Jesse Ludwig for the Mustangs and Brady Webb. Here comes Brady Webb. We'll try to give it to Jensen. It'll be deflected long, and Reno Mino, he has had a good year, only 2 goals against Reno Mino. 91 save percentage. Here come the Mustangs, and that's Jesse Ludwig, but stolen away by number 13, Nolan Myers. Myers was trying to get it back, and Myers had a chance at it, and it's going to be no good. Championship game of the Independence Mustang Tournament Invite. 1-0 Mustangs with the lead. Sam Crawford got a big header. He knows what to do with it. Put it in the back of the net where it belongs. 1-0 Mustangs with the lead over Mount Pleasant. Here comes a header looking for Crawford, and here comes Scheibler. Scheibler, but it'll be headed out there by Ackles on Mount Pleasant, but a throw-in forthcoming for the Mustangs, Brady Webb. 319-327-3136 is the text number. 319-327-3136 is the text number. Live from Independence High School. Here comes the backside pass and be 1 out, and then here come the Mustangs. Backside pass, and he will get 1 out. And here comes the backside interior pass and be 1 outside. Backside pass will be 1 out there by the Mustangs, and here come the Mustangs. Back to work, Sam Crawford. Sam Crawford. He will go left to right as Crawford, and he will kick it to Webb, to Scheibler. Here comes Scheibler for the Mustangs. He's going to go for Ginzen. Here comes Jonas! Jonas Ginzen! Off the post! And no good! Off of Jonas Ginzen's carry him. What a shot, though, by Jonas Ginzen. And the Mustangs still up 1-0, but what a shot by Jonas Ginzen. He beat Logan Lee. And Logan Lee is luckily having this game only 1-0 right now. I mean, that looked pretty good. That looked very, very good, actually. Left or right shot just banged off the left goalpost. So Mount Pleasant gets a reprieve. Let's see what they do with it. But here comes Jesse Ludwig. We'll hand it off to Gertzma. Here comes Sean Gertzma off the wing. And here comes Sean Gertzma. He will use his wheels and speed to shift through the Mount Pleasant defense. But it's thrown away by Tansy of Mount Pleasant. But it's thrown away by Ludwig back for the Mustangs of Brady Webb. But Brady Webb gets thrown away by Nolan Lopez of Mount Pleasant. Here comes Lopez. He will get it upside. And here comes the Panthers of Mount Pleasant to Braden Ackles. Ackles, he's running down the near far sideline, stolen away by Miller. Here comes the Mustangs. Miller, excellent action by both teams. Here at the 23-18 mark, first half, 1-0 Mustangs. Brady Webb will hit it off at Tansey. Here comes the Mustangs. Here comes Sam Crawford. Crawford, well, get it ahead to Lucas Scheibler. Here comes Lucas Scheibler. He will get it back in bounds, and Crawford was looking for Brady Webb on the sending pass, but he gets blown away by Lopez. Here comes Lopez, will get it ahead to Tansey. Nicholas Tansey. He will go up ahead, and he will get Jesse Lugwood. Wait a minute came out, but Jesse Lugwood says, I got it. Here come the Mustangs, but be stolen away by number 7, Dylan Malone. Here comes Malone. He will shift left to right off his foot. Malone will get it past Ludwig off his carom, I think. And I think it's going to be a corner kick from Mount Pleasant if it holds right there. Penalty on Mount Pleasant. Free kick coming for the Mustangs. Live from Independence, 2019 Independence Invite Tournament. Live from Independence Mustang Gym, Independence Mustang Lambeau Field. But here come the Mustangs. They'll be tipped out there by Crawford. Sam Crawford, Brady Webb trying to get it, but stolen away by Logan White. Here comes Logan White. He will get it up to Tansey. No, that's not Tansey. That's Nolan Lopez. Lopez will get it outside. He was looking for Dylan Malone. It's wide, throwing for the Mustangs, but here comes it's thrown right back away by the Mustangs front forward. Here comes Brady Webb. Brady Webb will get it out there. Here comes Webb, and he will give it back to Webb. It's going to be out of bounds. No, it's going to be a foul on Independence. Free kick for the Mount Pleasant Panthers. Here comes Vogelsaff. Vogelsaff thrown away by Jesse Ludwig. Here comes Jesse. 1-0 Mustang advantage in the championship game of the Independence Mustang Boys Soccer Tournament. Here comes Jesse. We'll try to give it to Scheibler. He does. Lucas Scheibler will try to give it up to Jonas Gibson. Gibson is streaking down the near sideline with amazing quickness and an amazing slide defensive move by Avery Standridge to fourth the Gibson attempt. Throwing for the Mustangs. Here at the 20:49 mark, Mustangs is in the lead 1-0. You just joined us. Sam Crawford got a goal at the 27-21 mark, He got a good header there and made it 1-0. And the pass, the interior pass, will be sent along. Backside, and the Mustangs have played good so far in the first 10 minutes of the game. But here comes Crawford. Crawford was going to give it to Webb. Brady Webb will give it off to the King of Lopez. And here comes the Mustangs, Jackson Miller. Jackson Miller will give it across. He will give it a big swift foot, and it will be wide of Logan Lee. It will be a goal kick for Logan Lee. Logan Lee has the only chance he had to make a save. The Mustangs scoring off of that opportunity. So here comes a kick by Lee. It'll be outside pass to Ackles. Ackles will have it go out of bounds off of his count. Logan Scheibler will throw it in. Here comes Brady Webb. Brady Webb will header go back to Scheibler. Scheibler will get it out to Miller to Scheibler. Scheibler on the near sideline. He will kick it down, but it'll be out of bounds. It will go to Mount Pleasant. 19:23 left to go in the first half. It is 1-0. Independence Mustang lead. Sam Crawford got him the lead. And Cassie Smith is listening. Thank you so much for Cassie and her support of the broadcast here from Independence. The championship game of the Independence Mustang Boys Soccer Tournament. The Mustangs, and it is Mount Pleasant. Mustangs are in their black uniforms with white numerals, and the Mount Pleasant Panthers is in all white, but the maroon numerals. Here comes the interior pass, gets blocked out, and here comes the backside interior pass for Mount Pleasant, and they're going to have a corner kick, Sam Crawford. Sam Crawford will do the honors for Independence as Crawford. We're trying to go left to right here. Sam Crawford, left to right, as Crawford has only scored once today on a corner. Here comes Crawford, and just missed. Here comes the Mount Pleasant Panthers. That is Avery Scandridge. Scandridge will get outside and he will pass it ahead. Scandridge will pass it ahead and he will try to get it backside. 17:42 in the first half of action, my friend. 319-327-3136 is a text number. Mustangs and Mount Pleasant, live from Independence High School, Lyle Landball Field. Here comes another corner. That one's going to be headed out there. And Jensen will kick it back out to try to go back outside. Here comes the Mustang Spencer Giddings. Giddings to Brady Webb. Brady Webb will give it back to Giddings. Giddings will try to go for Sean Gershman in the middle of the field. And then Brady Webb of amazing steal. Brady Webb will try to give it to Justin Wood. And that will be sent outside. But it is a steal. Steal by Gertzma. Yes! Sean Gertzma makes it turn it on the Mustangs. Sean Gertzma makes it 2-0 Mustangs at the 16:53 mark on the first half. Sean Gertzma makes it 2-0 Independence here against Mount Pleasant. Mustangs right now, you can't get complacent because this Mount Pleasant, can score in bunches in a short period of time, so you cannot rest on your laurels. If you're the Mustangs of Independence, you gotta keep going. Then comes the backside pass, and every interior pass will be sent along. Here comes the backside pass to be sent back. Here comes the interior pass and gets sent back. And the Mustangs are in here, they will think. Here comes the backside pass. And now it's an injured Panther on the field. And that's number 10. Oh, that's a big loss if he's not able to continue. That's a Huevo Reyes Cardona, the big forward for the Mount Vernon Panthers and Mount Pleasant, I get those two mixed up a lot. But the Mustangs up 2-0. Two to nothing. Independence is a score. And the Mustangs have been good today at just taking care of the soccer ball. That's why they're up 2-0 right now. And here goes the interior pass, and we get passed out. Here come the Mustangs. Backside pass will be nothing doing there. In comes number 13, Nolan Myers. Myers will try to kick it ahead, but here comes Jackson Miller for the Mustangs. That's Miller. We're trying to get outside. He does. He'll kick it back to Jackson. Jackson Miller to Brady Webb. Brady Webb, and here come the Mustangs. Another run on Sam Crawford. Sam Crawford will go left to right here. Sam Crawford will give it back outside here. We'll kick it up and wide, though, on the goal post. But good job, though, by Sam Crawford. They're trying to get it away, and that's going to be a corner kick. They're going to say a corner kick for Sam Crawford. And in comes a kick for Sam Crawford at the 14-28 mark. That's going to be a kick, and that's going to be wide. No, that's not going to be wide. That'll be kicked away by Avery Standridge. So Standridge will kick it away, and then it's going to be a throw-in for the Mustangs. Mustangs will throw it in. Here comes a throw-in, and that will be kicked out by Nolan Lopez. Lopez will get it ahead. Hit Muff Stone away by Valenzuela. Here comes Aspen. Aspen will give it to Brady Webb. Brady Webb will try to give it to Crawford, and will be tipped ahead by Nolan Myers. Myers will steal it from Mount Pleasant, as Myers will kick it, but then a header by Webb. But then here comes Justin Wood, will get it to Will Whitehead. He goes Will Whitehead, trying to go to Justin Wood to Brady Webb. Brady Webb to Justin Wood, to bring it back to Brady Webb. And Brady Webb's shot is wide. It'll be a goal kick coming from Mount Pleasant's goalkeeper Logan Lee. 319-327-3136. Thank you to Danny Davis from Sportscats Media for the testing of it, and this has been a good one, Danny Davis. Your Mustangs is leading heavily. We got in Mount Pleasant 2-0. Right here in the championship game of the Independence Mustang Tournament Open right here on the Independence Mustang Sports Network, and the Mustangs got Crawford with one, and then Sean Gertzma with the other one. Here comes Justin Wood. Justin Wood, we give it back to Webb. Webb back to Wood. Wood, and it'll be stolen away by Avery Standridge. Standridge will get stolen away by the Mustangs' Brady Webb. But here comes a steal by number 12, Logan White. But there's Rito Mino with a big kicked away. Mustangs out of danger for the moment. Alfred defending against Standridge. Here comes a big kick, but then stolen away by Joseph Holcomb. Holcomb will get it back to Nicholas Tansey. And then there's Aspen Valenzuela, but it'll be stolen away by Vogensaft. Vogensaft from Mount Pleasant, but there'll be a foul on the play. And it's going to be a free kick coming for the Panthers of Mount Pleasant. It's Nicholas Tansey. 319-327-3136 is the text number. Nicholas Tansey will hit this one from about the 25-yard line in the defense zone. Here comes a kick by Tansey. Header by Gersma, by Webb, I mean. And here comes Sam Crawford. Sam Crawford will kick it in, and here comes Crawford, fleet of foot. And Sam Crawford will race down the sideline, and be out of bounds off of the Mustangs Crawford. Let's see what the call is going to be here, because I think they said it was off of the Mustangs, but they said it's off of the Mustangs first, and they remain with the ruling on the field, and the Mustangs don't have the second ball right now. Here comes Noah Myers. Myers will try to get it back out. Header by Myers, and a throw-in coming for the Mustangs. Will Whitehead. Will Whitehead will kick it ahead to Avery Standridge, and it's going to be out of bounds off of Standridge. Throw-ins coming for the Mustangs. Will Whitehead. Whitehead will throw it in. He will tip it up to Jonas Ginson. Ginson will get it back. It is Ginson. Ginson will run to the first island to Aspen Valenzuela. Here comes Valenzuela for Independence. He will try to kick it to Webb, but stolen away by Logan White for the Mount Pleasant. Mount Pleasant's White will kick it to Oscar Barrios. Here comes Barrios. Barrios will get stolen away by Aspen. Here comes Aspen. Aspen will kick it ahead to Will Whitehead. Will Whitehead to Brady Webb. Brady Webb will lob it in there to Will Whitehead. He's going to be grabbing it away as Logan Lee. The third save of the day for Logan Lee. And it is still 2-0 in Independence Mustang lead at the 10:34 mark of the first half. Mustangs up 2-0. As the Independence Mustangs looking to Be the champion of the Independence Mustang in boys soccer invites. And in comes the backside pass to be Jonas Ginson. Ginson will weave his way for the defense shot off the crossbar, no good. And Jonas Ginson gets robbed of a goal. Sam Crawford, though, will steal it back away. And it's going to be a foul on the Mustangs. Sam Crawford. Sam Crawford commits a foul there, but you can't make bad decisions as you have a good game going on. You can't change it and you can't give Mount Pleasant a spark. Right now they don't have a spark. That's why they're not playing good. If you give them a spark, this game's gonna be back and forth to the end. Here comes the backside pass and maybe turned out. Here come the Mustangs, and the Mustangs and Jesse Ludwig will kick it back. Jesse Ludwig has been good today, as Ludwig will kick it to Brady Webb. Brady Webb will get it, looking for Sean Gersman. Tansey will kick it away from the Panthers of Mount Pleasant. Aspen Valenzuela will steal it, as Aspen Valenzuela gets a return pass from Ginson, and Ginson gets it back from Valenzuela. Then Ginson was looking for Valenzuela again, as they were playing pass to each other, a patty cake with each other, because that was two exchanges. It was Valenzuela to Ginson, to Valenzuela trying to go back to Ginson, and that time the ball got out of bounds off of Tansey, and it's going to be a throw-in coming from Valenzuela. Here comes Valenzuela, will get it back outside, and he will get stolen away by Tansey. Tansey will try to get it out to Holcomb, but stolen away by Gertzma. No, Miller. Looking for Scheibler, and that one's going to be too long for Scheibler to catch up with it. Throwing for Mount Pleasant's Baden Ackles. Here comes Ackles throwing. He will get it inside to Cade Warner. Here comes Cade Warner. Nice move by Gertzma defending, and Gertzma almost threw that one away. Also in the area was Scheibler. But here come the Mount Pleasant Panthers and Cade Warner. Cade Warner gets thrown away by Aspen Valenzuela. Here comes Jonas Ginson to Lucas Scheibler. Here comes Scheibler. Scheibler makes a move. Here comes Luca. Luca with a certainty pass on the goal post. No. Gertzma! And it's going to be a save by Logan Lee. How about that return pass by Aspen Valenzuela to Sean Gertzma? And Sean Gertzma makes an excellent job of finding the soccer ball and headering it. And he just almost beat the goalkeeper for the 8-hole. 319-327-3136 is a text number. Live from Independence High School. Mustangs up. So it is Gertzma. Gertzma was in the lead, and Lee would dive on it to avoid the danger for the Panthers of Mount Pleasant. Mount Pleasant, Sean Gertzma was blocked out there by Tansey, but here comes Reyes Cardona, the second leading scorer with 11 this year. Here comes Reyes Cardona. Cardona will, nice move, a jumping over, hurdling is Cardona. But here comes the Panthers, Dylan Malone. Malone will kick it down, but here comes a big chance here. You can't get number 13 Myers involved, or he will make him pay. Here come the Mustangs, and the Mustangs looking to retain their 2-zip advantage. Aspen Valenzuela. Valenzuela will kick it to Brady Webb. Back to Valenzuela. Valenzuela will get it back, and here come the Mustangs, Sean Gertzma. Gertzma have it kicked out of bounds by Scandridge, and it's going to be a throw-in for the Mustangs. Mustangs will throw it in, and Aspen Valenzuela will throw it in to Brady Webb. Here comes Brady Webb, will give it back to Valenzuela. Here comes Valenzuela. Backside pass, will give it to Sean Gertzma, as Aspen Valenzuela running with it with Hunter Stearns. And let's see what happened here. Because Logan, there was a goal kick coming from Logan Lee. .554 here in the first half of action. Mustangs up 2-0. Sean Gertzma at the 16:46 mark, and then Sam Crawford at the 27:21 mark. Here comes the Mustangs, Lucas Scheibler. Scheibler looking to send it real long, and it's going to be Jaden Vogenstaff has it. That's why you limit the team that has 54 goals this year to you shutting them out right now. That's a pretty good feat so far in the first half for the Independence Mustangs, shutting out a team that has 54 goals coming into this game. No, it's 57 actually coming into this game, and you shutting them out. But here comes the Mustangs. Alex Harris will throw it in, and Mustangs will get it, looking for Jensen. He finds him. Jensen will get it outside to Giddings. Giddings will kick it ahead, looking for Valenzuela to Ginson. Ginson to Valenzuela. Aspen will kick it back to Ginson, back to Valenzuela. Here comes Aspen. Valenzuela, he give it back to Giddings. Giddings will try to enter it pass, but here comes Ginson. Backs that pass, kicked up in the air. Here comes to Scheibler. Scheibler will try to give it. Nice box out by Jacksonville to give it to Brady Webb. Brady Webb will get almost tossed him down. And that's going to be a penalty on Mount Pleasant. Free kick coming for the Mustangs. Jackson Miller will kick this one for the Mustangs with 4:18 left to go in the first half. 2-0. Mustangs with the advantage. Jackson Miller, the amazing defensive specialist. That is a shot by Miller, and Logan Lee makes a good save. 5 saves for Logan Lee in the first half. Mustangs up 1-0 so far. Here comes the backside pass. It will be returned out. Mustangs are playing good right now with 3:38 in the first half, because the Mustangs have been the good team. Alex Harris going inside, and that's going to be a throw-in coming for the Mustangs, I believe, and it is going to be a throw-in for the Mustangs. Alex Harris will throw it in. 3:20 first half, 2-0 Stangs. The championship game in the Independence Mustang Boys Soccer Invitational. Here comes a pass to be kicked down. Out for Rink. Valenzuela. Sean Gertzma! And a penalty kick coming. Penalty kick coming for Sean Gertzma. Penalty kick coming for Sean Gertzma. Sean Gertzma, the senior, could give him a 3-goal cushion right here. Here comes Sean. He kicks. Yes! Second goal of the game from number 17, Sean Gertzma. Mustangs up 3-0 against the Mount Pleasant Panthers. How about this one, my friends? A team with 54 goals on this season, only have allowed 28 on this season, is getting shut out and getting beat 3-0 by your Independence Mustangs. How about this? This is absolutely phenomenal, is what Independence is doing to an offensive juggernaut. Here come the Mustangs. Backs that pass and be pushed along. This could do an excellent thing to your team going to the Dubuque Senior game, even though they're 3-10. Now be tipped on, and what a run there by Vogensaff to run it down. Here comes Vogensaff. We're going to give Mount Pleasant a spark. Mino says, I will fire extinguish the spark, and he will throw it out. This Mustang defense is playing exactly what they needed to play as a unit and as a team. That's why they're up 3-0 right now. Valenzuela will throw it in for the Mustangs to Alfrink. Valenzuela gets it back. Sean Gertzma. He has 2 goals today. Sean Gertzma. Sean Gertzma got 2 goals at the 16:46 mark and at the 2:30 mark on the first half. And that's where we have sitting right now on the first half of action. Mustangs up 3-0 with a minute left to go here in the first half. Here comes the backside pass and be 1 down. Mustangs are trying to get backside. Backside pass and be trying to run it out. This has been a good team so far. And 42 seconds to go in the first half of play. Mustangs up 3-0 on Mount Pleasant. Logan Lee is with the soccer ball right now. I don't know what he wants to do with it though. And what are you going to do? It's a goal kick coming. Yes, it's a goal kick coming. Here we go, backside pass. We'll give it to Alfred. 29 seconds to go in the first half to Sean Gertzma. Sean Gertzma, we give it to Aspen Valenzuela. Aspen Valenzuela. We'll give it back outside, and here come the Mustangs. Backside pass to Lucas Scheibler. Scheibler will get it outside, and he will pass it out. And he will let it go out of bounds. And that's the end of the first half with the Mustangs 3 and the Panthers 0. What? 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 How many listeners do you have? I had 18 for the last game. 18? Yeah. How many got this one? A lot of people probably don't even know there's a tournament going on today. So. Yeah, and we are up on it. Mount Pleasant has scored 54 goals, 57 goals the entire season this year. We have kept them to 0 in the first half. Yeah. How many goals, JT? 57. I like the fact that you didn't know that, JT. They only have allowed 28 the whole entire year. And they have allowed 3 in their first half. Welcome back to Independence Mustang Girl Boy Soccer. On the Independence Mustang Sports Network. The Mustangs had the lead at halftime, 3-0. Mustangs up 3-0 here at halftime. As the Mustangs looking to put the Mount Vernon Panthers on upset alert. Mustangs have goals from Sam Crawford at the 27-21 mark. He made it 1-0 Independence after just 3 minutes into the game. Independence led it 1-0. Then Sam Crawford at the 1640, no, 16, no, it was Sean Gertzman at the 1646 mark, my bad. He made it 2-0 independence at that point. Then Sean Gertzman at the 230 mark got a penalty kick. He put it right where it belonged, back of the net. He made it 3-0 independence at halftime. But you can't lessen your low rolls at all because you got to stay calm and collected because yeah, so this is gonna be a big thing here. In the second half, does the Mustangs come out aggressive? In the second half, or do they play conservative, trying to protect their free goal lead? Now the wind has picked up to 11 miles per hour. Around 5 p.m., it's going to go up to 13 miles per hour. Mustangs have played very, very good so far in the first half of play because man, we ready to go. Here to start the second half of play between the Mustangs and the Mount Pleasant Panthers. Here comes the Mount Pleasant Panthers, number 21, Jaden Vogelsaff, to start it. Jaden Vogelsaff, Mount Pleasant just looking for anything to try to spark them. That's looking. That's what they're looking for, as they just looking for some type of spark is Mount Pleasant. And can Mount Pleasant get something going? I think they can, but they need to do it with some efficiency. And here we go. Off in the second half we go. Here come the Mustangs. That's showing us what being tipped back out there by Olivia Reyes Codona. Codona by being tipped back out. Jared Jensen will tip back down. Being thrown for the Panthers, Noah Lopez. Lopez will give it outside to Olivia Reyes Codona. Olivia Reyes Codona will get it out. Here come Reyes Cardona and kick it back to Noah Lopez. Lopez will get it back out and be out of bounds. It'll be a goal kick coming for Independence goalkeeper Rito Mino, who's only has allowed all season in the net, but Independence only 2 goals all year this year for the Mustangs of Independence. Yeah, that's how good Rito Mino has been this year. 319-327-3136 is the text number. Live from Independence Lambeau Field. As the Mustangs and Mount Pleasant Panthers 20-50 left to go in the game. It's 3-0. Independence Mustang lead over Mount Pleasant team. Here comes the backside pass to be retrieved out there by Joshua Holdenkamp. Holdenkamp will get it back outside and he will pass it along. Here comes a shot, a save by Reno Mino by Rivio Reyes Cardona. Here comes the backside pass to be retrieved out there by Ginzen. Ginzen will have it. Here comes Jonas. Jonas gets in by being tipped out of there by Jensen. And the Mustangs will get a break for a second. 3-1-9-3-2-7-3-1-3-6. Mustangs and Panthers. Right here on the Independence Mustang Sports Network. Mustangs have been playing good today. And here comes a pass to be retrieved out of there. Mustangs on the road against Santa Point Urbana in a couple of days. But here comes the backside pass to be retrieved out of there. And it's going to be won by Mount Pleasant. And that's going to be a free kick coming from Mount Pleasant with 25:54 left to go in the game. And the Mustangs have got something to do here. Here comes Casey Alfering with a big shot. Big shot by Alfering. Here comes the backside pass to be passed out there by Casey Alfering. And Alfering trying to get it back, but stolen away by Joseph Holdenkamp. Holdenkamp will try to get outside. And here comes the backside pass. And we get passed out there to Jensen. Jensen will try to get it across. It'll be a pass cross field to Sean Gertzma. 24:57 left to go in the game. Unless Independence scores 7 goals in the next 24 minutes. Here come the Here come the Panthers, Reyes Cardona was trying to get to it. Throw in coming for the Mustangs. Here come the Mustangs, and then it's going to be out of bounds, and it's going to go to Mount Pleasant's number 22, Avante Hensley. Avante Hensley. Hensley will have it. He will get on the backside. Hensley will get out back to Logan White. Logan White will get it outside to Avery Standridge. Stanley's backside will give it to Nicholas Tansey. Tansey will go back to the goalkeeper Logan Lee. Logan Lee with a big left foot to it. Here come the Mustangs though. It'll be kicked out of bounds. Not out of bounds, but it will go. And then right through the legs of Brady Webb. Here come the Panthers of Mount Pleasant. And that's going to be backside. And that's number 28, Lucas Lee. And here comes number 3, Avery Standridge. Standridge will give it back to Noah Lopez. Lopez will give it outside to number 12, Logan White. Logan White will try to go backside to number 7, Dylan Malone. Malone will handle it. Malone is going all by himself. Will kick it ahead to Noah Lopez. Lopez will kick it out. There's number 7, Brady Webb. And here comes a speedy Casey Alfering down the sideline. And that's going to be swallowed up there by Logan Lee. Logan Lee will boot it away. Kicked down there by Jared Jensen. Sean Gertzma. And here comes a pass. Justin Wood will throw it in for the Mustangs with 22 minutes to go. 22 minutes to go here in the game from Independence Boys Championship Soccer Tournament Championship game between the Independence Mustangs and the Mount Pleasant Panthers. Independence beat Seaback Christian, I think 6-0. Yes, 6-0. But there's diving as Reno Mino as Olivia Reyes Cardona was trying to get to it. Nice job there by Reno Mino, not diving at it right away. He made an excellent shot at it. Mustangs up 3-0 against Mount Pleasant as the Mustangs trying to hold off Mount Pleasant. Mount Pleasant has been very, very good. Here comes the backside pass to be returned out of there. Here come the Panthers, and that's Vogensouth. Vogensouth will try to get it out. Here comes Vogensouth. Vogensouth will go left to right still, and it will be out of bounds for Vogensouth as time is ticking down. 21-16 left to go in the game. Mustangs ahead 3-0, and it's the first corner kick of the day for Mount Pleasant. And that's a kick, and that's a goal. Who was that by? What's that? Goal by the Panthers, number 10, Olivia Reyes Cardona. And just like that, the game could change that quickly. Olivia Reyes Cardona, the one guy you do not want to give a spark to. It is that, and with 20-38 left, the lead is cut to 3-1. Mustangs lead. I don't want this to be like a simulation of the betting game where they blew a 3-goal lead in about... Here comes the backside pass to be one out of there. Here comes Olivia Reyes Cardona. A yellow card for Vogensouth. So Vogensouth will come out. That's a big thing for Mount Pleasant as he will get a yellow card. $19.46 to go in the game, my friend. It's 3-1. Here comes Sean. Here comes Sam. Sam Crawford. Here comes Sam Crawford. He's weaving. He's bobbing. He's going all the way. But out of bounds. But how about that move by Sam Crawford going almost coast to coast to almost getting a shot on goal for Sam Crawford. And with 19 minutes to go in the game. $19 left to go in the game. And here comes the backside pass to be tipped away. Mustangs have not scored this half. Mount Pleasant has gotten their 58th goal this year. Mustangs, I think they need to score at least one more time to have a comfortable lead. But here comes Sam! Sam Crawford! No! Blocked by Logan Lee! Logan Lee again with the awesome save for Lee, and he still puts Mount Pleasant within striking distance here with 18 to go. And here comes the backside pass. Will be passed out there to Gertzma. Gertzma will have it. Sean, Gertzma will get tangled right there, be passed out to Jared Jensen. Jared Jensen will get it back. Jensen will give it to Jackson Miller to Jonas Ginzen. Ginzen trying to send it across to be wide, but we sent down there to Spencer Giddings. Giddings for trying to get it across, and it'll be nothing doing on that one. Here comes Sam Crawford. Sam Crawford trying to get it back. He does. Anybody be tipped away. But right to Sean Gertzma. Sean Gertzma still left it. Sean Gertzma, but saved by Logan Lee. But first, it's an offsides. No, it's going to be a foul on the Mount Pleasant Panthers, and it's a free kick for Sam Crawford. Sam Crawford with the nice, that's an excellent kick. An easy goal. What? How? That's what I want to know. They ran with the kick, and you can't. Wow, that is an offside call that I do not know why that's an offsides. And in comes Olivia Reyes Cardona one-on-one with Rito, and he will have an easy goal. Mount Pleasant goal by number 10, Olivia Reyes Cardona. And that's why that changes. The lead, the Mustangs' free goal lead has just evaporated into the evening sun. With 2 goals by Olivia Reyes Cardona, Mount Pleasant with 16-11 to go has made this a ball game. So the goal gets called back. That's a 2-goal exchange right there. It's really a 2-goal exchange. Mustangs should have been up 4-2 right now. Instead, the offsides make it 3-2. Here comes Logan White. Logan White will get a tip out to Noah Lopez, but here comes Bertie Webb. Bertie Webb will tip it ahead, trying to go for Sam Crawford. It's going to be too long for Crawford. There's 2 goals for Olivia Reyes Cardona. 13 goals on the season for him. Jared Jensen will try to get it out to Lucas Scheibler. Scheibler will have it backed out. 15 minutes to go in the game. Mustangs only up a goal. If you tune back in, you probably want to. And that's going to be a Logan Lee save. The Mustangs are not playing with any energy because there's Olivia Reyes Cardona again. Here comes Olivia Reyes. Olivia Reyes Cardona has willed the Mount Pleasant Panthers back to life. Throwing for Sean Gertzma. Can Independence survive a vicious comeback by the Mount Pleasant Panthers? Out of bounds into the Mount Pleasant Panthers, number 22, Avante Henry. So Vogelsouth will come back in. Here comes the backside pass. And that will be, and he fumbled it for a moment, was Logan Lee. And it's going to go back there. And here comes the Mustang, Sam Crawford. The Mustangs started with 3 straight goals. The Mount Pleasant Panthers had scored 2 unanswered of their own. And we have a 1-goal game, my friend. Here comes the back, and there's a corner kick coming for Sam Crawford. Crawford will get it outside to Avery Standridge. Standridge, but there's a stolen away by Ginson. Ginson to Crawford. Sam Crawford. Crawford will get it out of bounds off of Braden Ackles. 13 minutes to go, my friends. We have a good one. Mustangs' 3-goal lead has just been cut within a goal. Here comes the backside pass. Here comes Casey Alfering. Alfering will try to get it back to Bertie Webb. Bertie Webb will get it up in the air. Number 10, that's Shara Jensen. But here comes Vogelsouth. Vogelsouth for Mount Pleasant. Foul on Vogelsouth. We have a game here with 12 minutes to play. Buckle up your seatbelts. This is for the championship. Here comes Jackson's kick. And we run that. And then Logan Lee can't make the save. Then Crawford with the goal. Goal by number 11, Sam Crawford. 11:43 in the second half. Mustangs 4, Panthers 2. Sam Crawford puts the Mustangs up 4-2 as Crawford, with his second goal of the game at 11:29 mark. Here comes that pass, and you cannot rest on your roll still. He left 4-2. Mustangs up with 11:11 to play here in the game. And here comes a free kick coming for the Panthers. You gotta watch Rollenmuir. And then it's going to be a backside pass, and that's going to be a deflected. Reno Mino now will kick it away for the Mustangs. Mustangs are now 4-2. They were up 3-0. 2 straight goals for the Panthers of Mount Pleasant, and then they get a goal. But here comes Mount Pleasant back to work. Noah Lopez. But kicked down there by Alfering. Here comes Logan White. Maybe tipped out there by Noah Lopez, but it be backside pass to Dylan Malone. Malone with a shot and a save by Reno Mino. Reno Mino. 9 minutes to play in the game. 4-2 Stangs. Looking to survive a vicious comeback by Mount Pleasant. Mount Pleasant looking to get in looking to win the Independence Mustang Boys Soccer Tournament. And the Mustang has something. As the Mustang tried to do something on the backside. Here comes the backside pass. He's going to be wide out there. Mustangs in. Here comes the backside pass to be controlled out there. It'll be a corner kick coming with 8:49 to go in the game. Mustangs up 4-2. Sean Gertzma will take it. Sean Gertzma looking to put the icing on the cake with this one. That's going to be too high on a goal. There, Sean Gertzma. Goal kick coming for Logan Lee with 8:24 to go. There's another corner kick for the Mustangs. Brady Webb will take this one. Webb with 7:50 to go in the game. Mustangs in the championship game. And in comes a kick, and now he's just wide of the goal. Logan Lee will snatch it, and it will be a goal kick coming in. He will kick it away. Casey Alpering will try to run it down, and it will be going to the Mustangs. Alpering to Jared Jensen as Jensen trying to control. Jensen to Brady Webb. Brady Webb will try to kick it around, and in come the Mustangs. Header, and it's going to be a backside pass controlled by Vogensaft. Vogensaft, 7 minutes to go in the game. Mustangs trying to hold on. Mustangs trying to hold on and win the championship. And then it's a backside pass. Jonas Ginson trying to get it back. Jonas Ginson trying to get it back. He does, but there's a Riviera Reyes Cardona. We're trying to get the steal. Vivian Reyes Cardona trying to get on the backside help. The backside has been good for Mount Pleasant. But here comes the backside attack. It will run out. Here comes the Vivian Reyes Cardona. And that's going to be a backside pass. Nothing there for Vivian Reyes Cardona to do. Mustangs are still in the lead. 4-2. They have led for most of the game. But here comes a corner kick for the Mount Pleasant Panthers. Mount Pleasant Panthers, number 14, Nicholas Tansey. Tansey to kick it for Mount Pleasant. And then we kicked around by Olivia Reyes Cardona. Cardona, and now he's saved by Rito Mino. Rito Mino makes another good save for Independence, and the Mustangs are 5:51 away, 41 away from winning the Independence Mustang Boys Soccer Invitational. Here comes the backside interior. Backside pass will be tipped out of there and trying to get it in the backside interior pass, and the Mustangs are looking to win this. They like every part they want to win this good. Here comes the backside pass and be one out of there. Here come the Mustangs, and that'll be a save by Logan Lee. Logan Lee has come back. There's Lee. We'll try to get it back out of there. Here comes the backside pass. Logan Lee will tip it up in the air with 4:27 left to go. Mustangs up 4-2 is our score. Mustangs are looking to clinch the Independence Mustang Invitational and looking to win it on the Mustangs. Mustangs are looking like they want to win it. But the question is, will they have enough firepower to do it? Here comes the backside pass to be one out of there, be out of bounds. And we go to the Mustangs, Casey Alfering. We'll give it a try to go to Sean Gersman with 3:28 to go. The Mustangs looking to win the Independence Mustang Tournament again. They have dominated this tournament. The only team that has won it other than Independence was Western Dubuque, I think. Then comes the backside pass, and it'll be patrolled out of there, and it's going to be patrolled out of there. And comes the backside pass and be patrolled. Then comes the interior pass and be worn out of there. The Mustangs have been good today, but they will probably win this one with 2:19 to play. Mustangs have the lead with the score of 4-2. Mustangs are probably going to win this one, but the Mustangs have to not rest on their rolls. But here comes a shot. Will Whited. Sam Crawford, yes! Mustangs get the capper, and the Mustangs have gonna win their own tournament for the second consecutive year. Mustangs are gonna win it, my friend, with 1:42 left for 5-2. Mustangs have scored 5 goals in both of the games today. Mustangs are gonna win it. And you better respect the Mustangs because they are a good group of kids here with 1:14 to go. You can start celebrating, my friend. He got the backside pass to be run out of there. And then it's going to be high and it's going to be tipped away by Rito Mino. Rito Mino with another amazing save by Rito. Rito Mino. And then they kicked that in with 24 seconds left to go. Backside pass will be run out of there. Here comes the backside pass will be run out of there. And here comes the pass. And that's going to be a Mustangs winning 5-2. And the final score, the Mustangs 5 and the Panthers 2. Well, and congratulations for the second year in a row. The trophy will stay at home. 40 Independence Mustangs have won the 2019 Independence Mustang Boys Soccer Invitational. So congratulations to Coach Nate Wyden and assistant coach Mark Kurtzma for the champions of the Independence Mustang Boys Invite. Mustangs win the boys invite. So long until next time. You have been listening to Independence Mustang Boys Soccer right here on the Independence Mustang Sports Network.